Hey guys, sounds of being outdoors here. But anyway, I wanted to share with you that I am reading Tony Robbins' latest book, Money Master the Game. And of course, I'm all about debt free wealth. So I've got to keep myself on top of what's out there. And I've got to say, this has got to be one of the best things I'm anticipating anyway. This is one of the best pieces of work I'll put my hand on in a while. But, it's going to take me a while to get through this. And I'm a huge fan of implementing as I go. So as I find something, I pause and I implement right away. So I've been making notes, and as you can see, my 5-year-old's also been making his notes in my space. But the book had an introduction from Mark Benioff. Mark Benioff is the CEO and founder of Salesforce.com, and he recounts in the book that he had an earlier experience in his life with Tony Robbins, which not only caused him to found Salesforce.com, but also the thing that I'm working on implementing right now, which is his acronym V2MOM, which stands for Vision, Values, Method, Obstacles, and Measurement. So I paused the book and I took my notebook out and I made the notes. So the first question that Mark Benioff suggested in his acronym was vision. What do I want? So I wrote, I want a life where my finances allows me to take the focus off of me and my family and our needs, to allow me to be open to looking for opportunities to meet the needs of the victims who can't and the victors who will. There are people in life who, with just a little help, will take themselves to the next level. They will. They just need a little help. And then there are those who are just truly victims. They cannot do for themselves and they need the help. So that is the audience that I seek to serve. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to focus on looking for opportunities to help them. Now, the next thing was values. Why is that important? And I wrote, I believe that the presence of God is a very prosperous place to be. And I want to share that prosperity in a very tangible way with those I serve, because I believe it will open the door and their eyes to the giver of that prosperity of those good gifts. I believe that it will open the door and their eyes. If I'm able to give gifts in a tangible way, it will open the door and their eyes to the giver of the gifts, because I really believe that being in presence of God is a very prosperous place to be. How? So one of the other things is how, or method. And I wrote, there are many ways to transfer prosperity. Getting prosperity to the audience that I want to serve requires a multi-platform campaign, and the success of that outreach depends on influence, and therefore by expanding my influence I will attract even more resources and a bigger access to that target audience. The other part was obstacles. The obstacles that I see are that right now I'm not at that place where the focus is not just on it. The focus is very much on me and our needs, especially as we're approaching retirement and we went through that recession. So right now there's still a lot of focus on my family, my needs, our needs for the future and so forth. But I'm looking forward to that being behind me, where that is a done deal. And so I'm able to spend more of my energy, time, and focus on that target audience and meeting their needs in a more meaningful way. Last of all is, how will I know I have succeeded? Measurement. And I have here, I will know that I've succeeded when I can show quantitatively and qualitatively that that target audience is reached not only tangibly through great gifts, but also in their own view of God, the giver of those good gifts. So, it's always great to measure and count and see percentages and track growth and all that wonderful stuff. But qualitatively as well, whether through testimonials or through, change in mindsets, perspective, worldview, that they realize that it's not just, oh, I got good stuff. Oh, sweet. I'm living this great life, but the giver of those good gifts. That is ultimately my goal, is to introduce them to the giver of those good gifts. So I like to make videos to just not only record the agreements that I've made with myself, but also to share it with you and to keep myself accountable. So I have a place to go back to and see how far I've come, what I've done. This is not a shortcut to the book by any means. I'm encouraging you to go get your own good copy, and hopefully you'll interact with me and make your own notes below so we can chat about it and have a nice little book chat going. So this is only part one. As I go through the book, I will continue to share it with you because I really, really think this is going to be something fantastic. So Trudy Beerman here. I'm super simple to find at trudybeerman.com, and I look forward to connecting with you.